Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chris. In this section, I will be drawing the groceries that I just bought today. And I'm going to be using this pencil to sketch it in because all of this is an experiment. I'm experimenting with the cameras, I'm experimenting with the sketchbook, with my process of journaling the food that I buy. So this is Echo Friends 2mm Auto Pencil Bailey. It's a 2mm, which is nice. And the reason I'm experimenting with it is that this is going to be a part of the art kit that the waist belt that I bring to the students in Spain in December. One thing I liked about it, it's super inexpensive. It's got a nice grip hold. It's a little rubbery so that it's not slippery. It also comes with a whole set of colored leads, which although I don't really care for colored pencils, I might get to like them a little bit more with this, but it gives the artists an option when they're sketching in the village. We're going to be staying in a castle, and then the last night on a yacht. So it gives them more options if they don't want to work with the water brush and the tiny tin of pigments. And then of course it also has extra leads. Another thing I like about this is that there's an indicator here that you can turn to mark what softness or hardness of lead you're using, and that is really useful because I like to use multiple leads. I like a really soft lead to get some good darks, and it's hard to remember what you have in your pencil, so you always have to scribble and test it out. Anyway, here we go. And I'm not necessarily putting things where they actually are. I'm going to be playing around with this a lot. I want a little bit of everything in there. Okay, so I have zucchini. I have apples, one apple, maybe two apples. I have my beet. I have oranges in the background. I have some chives happening here. Oh, and I forgot the shiitake mushrooms. These are just so cool. Now I've drawn it in pencil just really loosely, and I thought I would go straight to watercolor, but I also want to test out this pen, which is, it's kind of a no-name thing, and it's not like the Desiderata that I have, which uses the dip pen point. This uses a dip pen point, but this is one of those that's now being advertised quite a bit online. At least I get it because I buy a lot of fountain pens. And we'll see. It's pretty inexpensive. I filled it with platinum carbon ink, and we'll see what it does. It could blop all over the place. We'll just give it a go. And this is on rough, very rough watercolor paper. So it's a good test for this pen. What I'm finding is it doesn't really feed down too well. I'm working on the turmeric now. Now I've moved on to the zucchini. I like the irregularity of it. Definitely does not flow very easily. I'm having to struggle quite a bit with this pen. And maybe I'm just being a little too heavy-handed. It seems to work better if I just hold it gently. Mushrooms are really fun. This pen's feeling pretty nice now.